Do y'all hear that? Exactly. No fighting kids, no arguments, no, Mom, I'm bored. It's the first day back to school. Yay. Today is my day to do what I want to do and to be able to do it in the peace and quiet. I'm going to go out and check on the garden, see how everything's doing. Going to work on some zucchini bread today. And I'm going to show you how to make a zucchini bread that your kids will actually eat. If yours are anything like mine, they don't want anything that has anything green in it or know that there's anything healthy about it. So I'll give you a recipe today that works out perfectly. My kids scarf these down, and it's because they don't know that there's zucchini in it. So let's go. Now the recipe I'm going to be using today for the zucchini bread is one that I found on Pinterest, and it is by Michaela Wildflower. I use this recipe because it's really quick and easy, and the kids absolutely love it, especially Mario, who won't eat anything that looks somewhat green. He does really well with these muffins, and he just chows them down. So, and I said muffins because I'm going to make this recipe a couple ways. I'm going to make a few loaves of zucchini bread, but I'm also going to be doing some muffins, and then we'll store everything in the freezer, and the night before, if they want them for breakfast, we'll just pull them out. By morning, they'll be thawed, and they have the chocolate chip zucchini muffins to use. Now, the pans that I put these in, I don't use a normal loaf pan because I don't have enough loaf pans. So I just buy these at the dollar store. They're disposable, like, round cake pans. It's 2 pans for $1, and you can't beat it. And after you're done with that, I use them, this is me and my gardening, I use them to put little pots in as starts, and then that way I can water into the pan, and the little starts will soak up the water through their pots instead of pouring the water on top, which might damage the little seedling. So the main thing with this zucchini recipe is making sure that the zucchini is grated up small enough that the kids can't find a piece of zucchini in there. Also, I peel the zucchini. That way there's no green specks. I take the green off the edges, and I know some of the vitamins and minerals and things like that are in the skin, but I would rather have my kids eat it this way than not eating zucchini at all. So I do this quite a bit when I try to hide it in different things, whether it be cookies or chocolate chip zucchini bread like we're doing today. I also put this in my spaghetti sauce. I don't peel it because I blend the spaghetti sauce fine enough that it dissipates and they don't see it. But then, they're getting a full zucchini in each serving of spaghetti sauce that I put out for the family. So each gallon of spaghetti sauce gives a full zucchini. So here we go.
When I peel my zucchini, I peel it into my compost bucket. So it's just a regular Menards bucket, but it's got one of these fancy dancy lids on that becomes an airtight seal. And you spin it to take it off. And then there's a compost bucket that you have for taking, you know, whatever's left over out into the garden. This lid makes it nice because it traps the smell in. A lot of people don't like to do compost because of the smell of the decaying vegetables, but that lid makes it airtight so that way the smell doesn't come out.
And then I just use a carrot peeler and peel all the way around the zucchini. Okay, now that I have my zucchini all peeled, now I'm going to cut them each in half, not lengthwise, widthwise, because these are awfully big and it makes it really hard to grate something this size. So I'm going to cut it in half, cut off my ends, just a little bit there. And then use my box grater to grate them. Now, when you're doing zucchini, you know, if you have just a little bit and you only want to make a batch or two, that's fine. But I will tell you, when you have these great big huge zucchinis like this, they make a lot of zucchini bread. So only do a couple at a time, because you don't want to make up so much shredded zucchini that you can't use it, or you're committing to like a week in the kitchen with making zucchini breads and cookies and whatever else you can think of. If your zucchini gets really big and out of hand like mine did, it's sometimes best to take the seeds out of the center. The seeds don't really grate up and they won't break down when you are cooking. So on this one, I ended up having to scoop the seeds out before I grated it so that I don't have big seeds in my muffins.
And here it is. This is the chocolate chip chocolate zucchini bread. 2 loaves of bread and a batch of muffins. I have another batch still in the oven. But just look at these. They are absolutely delicious. And your kids are never going to know that there's zucchini in them.
Thank you all for hanging out with me in the kitchen today. Hopefully you'll try this chocolate chip chocolate zucchini bread recipe and get your family eating a little bit healthier. Thank you for watching Apex Acres. Please like and subscribe.